Do I sound horrendously loud? I mean, just regular loud. Greetings, Weirdlings. I'm Danny Danger, and this is my pull list for November 18th. Gem in the Holograms number 9 comes out. Now, Jerica, sweetie, we need to have a talk. Signing yourself to the same label as the Misfits was a terrible lifestyle decision. However, to the writers of this comic book, a great lifestyle decision was Emo Hacker Kid. He's my favorite. In Beauty number 4, we apparently believe this guy who's one of the anti-beauty activists. I don't know. I don't trust him. I think he's lying. But also, there's a guy out there who's just killing people for having the beauty disease. So maybe let's focus our efforts on him. I Hate Fairyland number 2 is definitely on my poll list this week. You've got a little girl who is trapped in fairyland for years, so she becomes an adult trapped in a little girl's body. The curse word substitutes in this book are probably going to become part of my vocabulary. Pretty Deadly number 6 comes out, and I am so excited for this new story arc. You've got a new death, although Ginny will be back, and you've got some really great new characters, and also, depending on which shop you go to, there's some really great stuff in the back of Pretty Deadly that you should check out this week. Rat Queens number 13 is going to be really interesting because so far we're starting to find out that a lot of the girls are keeping secrets that are causing huge problems for the group. So far, as best I can tell, Violet is the only one that hasn't kept a huge secret that really screws stuff up with the group. I think her beard was the only thing that they really got into about her past being kind of weird. But I mean, then how do you hide a beard from your friends? Do you get up every morning and shave really quickly and be like, no, it's cool. I don't grow a beard. What? In Shutter number 17, I am just about fed up with Kate Christopher's family. 7 kids? 7 kids, all of which have some sort of mythic destiny thing going on, one of which may be to kill their parents. That is some messed up stuff right there. That's some Game of Thrones bullshit. Wayward number 11 also comes back off of hiatus this week, and I think that I'm particularly excited about this story arc because we finally got the kids to the point where they recognize that they are the new power and that the adults are trying to mess everything up. So basically it's going to be kids versus the adults. This next generation is going to inherit all of the magic of Japanese stuff. Captain America Sam Wilson number 3, we briefly interrupt all of this very necessary political talk to bring you Sam the Werewolf? Mighty Thor number 1, you guys, she's back, she's got her own title. I really enjoyed Thor's. I just finished wrapping that whole read up and I like where the Thor core is sort of standing right now, and I love the idea of the new Thor leading them all because she led them all out of that doom shenanigans. Ms. Marvel number 1 comes out this week, you guys, so I'm grabbing the regular cover, I'm grabbing the hip-hop cover, I'm gonna take them both home with me, but I'm really, really excited because what happened to New Jersey? What happens to her parents? What happens to Bruno? So for those of you who read All New, All Different Avengers last week, oh my God, so there was this moment where she meets one of the new Avengers, and I was really excited because it's one of the characters that's also in Ultimate Spider-Man, the cartoon, because I have this thing about her being on the cartoon. So then they met in the comics, and I was really excited because I was like, it's almost like she's on the cartoon! But she's not. Get on that, Marvel. No. I just read the first story arc of Infinite Loop right on time for them to release Volume 1, and you should pick it up this week. You've got a strong female protagonist. There's a lot of really good social points that she makes about how we as humans keep repeating history and doing the same things over and over again. It's really great, and it's just over-the-top queer pride that I am so on board with. Read it. Also, can't forget Secret Wars 2, number 1, Spider-Woman number 1, and Lumberjanes number 20. Before I get to comments, you know the drill. Be sure to like this video and share and subscribe if you haven't done already those things that I just mentioned a second ago. You're super awkward. And also leave me comments because I will respond to your comments on air, just like I'm about to do right now. You know who commented on my video last week? Wyatt the Nerd. And you know what he also did last week? He also drew this amazing sketch cover for All New Avengers of them taking a selfie. So you, after this video, should pop on over to his channel and watch that video because it's adorable. Of course Kamala's gonna make everybody take a selfie. I mean, duh. Last Sons of America came out last week, and Mary the Knitting Dev was super intrigued by the title. Mary, I gotta tell you, it was great. I really enjoyed it. It was not the direction I thought they were gonna take with the story. It's very much about the 2 brothers who are bringing these kids in and how these kids come into the country. But it was really fascinating, really good, and I'm gonna stick with the title. I'll let you know how it goes. The Cult of Pop asked how I felt about Superman American Alien. I loved it. And I'm not really a big fan of Superman titles. You'll kind of hear me talk about Superman titles a little bit, mostly using the word boring. I loved this title. It was a perfect look at how Clark Kent, an average American boy, would deal with finding these new powers. As always, a very special thanks goes out to Austin Books and Comics. You guys, you gotta come check this place out. You gotta get on the website. You gotta see what signings we have, especially if you're local. We do cool things. Let's see if my butt makes less noise than my hips.